Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is Jacob Solanix with Chevy CLE Car Reviews, and we are back for 2024. We finally got some good weather, so time to get the videos going. Today behind me we have the 2023 Chevy Colorado ZR2. I'm gonna go over what the ZR2 offers as well as why this is one of the best mid-size trucks on the market. So be sure to like this video, comment your thoughts on the ZR2 below, and subscribe to the channel for future videos. We're so close to 10,000 subscribers. Thank you guys and enjoy the video. Alrighty guys, so this is your 2023 Chevy Colorado ZR2. This is the sand dune metallic, as I mentioned before, but this is just an absolutely stunning truck. I love the look. It's such an aggressive stance. It's just all around a great looking truck. This one means a little more to me actually because I personally built this to my own specs. I was gonna buy the truck, but ended up going with the Silverado just because the truck didn't come in time of my lease. So very excited to finally see it, though it turned out great. And this will definitely be a great truck from somebody else. We're gonna give you a brief walk around of it and kind of go over what I think of the ZR2 itself. So looking at the truck, obviously you can see it is a very, very big truck. I don't know how the video is gonna pick it up, but it is a large truck. You got a 3-inch lift on it. Of course, you can see with these tires, it's the off-road look. That's what you get with the ZR2 package. It's great for off-roading and of course daily drive use. That would be what I would be doing with the truck personally. So you got these massive 37-inch Goodyear tires on a 17-inch wheel. So that's a great look to it. I love this pattern and this design. It's kind of like a bronze look to it in the middle there. Then you have like the black in the inside there. So it's a great looking wheel design. I'm a huge black wheel person, but I do like the look of that. I also do like how GM came out with like more of a stick out tire pattern instead of being flushed inward. I like a little more of aggressive stance with these types of vehicles. So I think they did a great job on that. I love this color. The sand dune metallic is just such a cool color. You can kind of see in the sun right here, that metallic flake. That is just a great looking truck. You got your black Colorado badges there. That is an option. Usually they will typically come in the chrome. Coming up to the front end here, just a great looking vehicle. I mean, just look at the stance of this truck. You got your flow tie right there in the center. So nothing there, it's just the flow tie. You got your ZR2 badge. I love like this black style hood. Just kind of makes it look different, and I personally just love the look of it. Now, something I did add to this truck that I wasn't sure how it was gonna look. I like it, but the red also looked great. So I added the bronze recovery hooks down here at the bottom. Typically it comes with the red, which now that I see the truck, I forgot that the flow tie comes in the red, and then you have the red too. So I think you can go red or the bronze, but I just think the red probably would have popped a little bit nicer. But oh well, it's still a great looking truck. Can't really complain about that one. So for those who don't know, the 23 Colorado actually won the Motor Trend Truck of the Year. Edmunds also put out there that it's the #1 truck of the year. So it's winning some really, really good rewards. It's just a completely redesigned truck, and it has been extremely popular as far as a sales standpoint. But it's just cool to kind of see these things on the road now. Just a great looking vehicle. And the ZR2s kind of came out towards more of the end of 23. So it's finally on the lots, and they're definitely selling. Now, what makes the ZR2, of course, is the off-road capability of it, which I'm gonna name a lot of different stuff here that I kind of picked out that makes this truck different from other vehicles, obviously being an off-road truck. One, you have these wheels, of course, which we talked about. That's the 37-inch wheels. That's a big one. The other one is the dynamic suspension spool valve, which is DSSV from the Multimatic. That's your shocks here on the side. So that is a big point with this truck. What those are basically made for is it absorbs your bumps if you're going through ditches, if you're making jumps, and then just for your daily drive or making it a smooth vehicle. So those are upgraded. This truck drives so nice, and you can kind of see it labeled right there. So Multimatic D SSV right there on the side. It just makes this truck ride so well. And I haven't even personally off-roaded this thing. Like I can only imagine how smooth and nice this truck feels off-roading wise. This does have a 10.7 inch ground off-ground clearance. So like I said, you can kind of see with how high off this truck is off the ground with that 3-inch lift. And of course you have your skid plates under there as well. There's a 38.3 degree approach angle as well. So like, as you can see, the angle of the front end kind of slopes up, making it easier for the vehicle not to hit like rocks if it's rock climbing, hit that corner of ditches. So the approach, the upward approach is a lot better with that degree. You have front and rear locking differentials, like I said, the skid plates, and then you have the steel rock rails on the side, of course, too, just giving you that protection. One thing that I did add to my build when I was building this truck was the removable assist steps. So you have the assist steps that go on the front and then on the driver and the passenger side. So you have that there. And of course, with being an off-road capable truck, you want some strong engine to power it. And GM did do a great job with including the 2.7 liter 4-cylinder Turbomax engine into the Colorado. You're seeing about 310 horsepower, 430 pound-feet of torque. Very, very impressive engine from what I have read and seen. I have not personally off-roaded the vehicle in any means, but from what I've seen in articles, it is very capable off-road with terrain and mud. So I think they did a great job. This is the high output 2.7 liter. You'll see on the lower Colorados, like the work trucks and LT, some of them will come with a low output, just a lower like horsepower. And you can actually add a tune to basically make it a high output. So pretty cool that they let you kind of customize those lower trims if you want a little higher horsepower or torque. But yeah, very capable as far as the engine and the truck off-roading wise. Also, another factor with the Colorado, as you ask about, is towing. As far as this truck here, it does have a slightly lower towing capacity than like the normal Colorados, but it's not too crazy far off. The ZR2 is capable of 6,000 pounds for towing, which for the most part for a mid-size truck is pretty strong. This will do for majority of people what you need it to do. Smaller trailers, smaller boats, that type of stuff with the Colorado. So very capable. You can daily drive this truck. You can take it off-road. It's capable of a lot of different things, and just a great look to it all in all. Going along with that towing capacity, you do have your trailering hitch on the back with that trailering package, of course. One thing you're going to notice with all the Colorados is they don't have a bunch of different like cab sizes or bed sizes. You're going to see a standard crew cab, and you're going to see the standard short box, which we're going to go ahead and show you guys inside the bed here. So here is your bed. We're going to go ahead and open this up here. It does have the easy drop tailgate on it. You got a good amount of tie downs in the back there. You got 1, 2, 3, 4. You got 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 tie downs in the bed of this truck. This one has the spray and bed liner, and you see you have that ZR2 plastered on the back. That's pretty sweet to see. Good amount of space in this short box here. Like I said, good amount of room. I mean, it is a mid-sized truck, so you're not expecting a crazy amount of size or space. You do have an additional storage compartment right here. It's not anything too crazy, but this does open up. It has a little drain plug in it as well if you want to put ice in it for tailgating, literally tailgating. But it has like a little extra storage container there, and I've seen this used for many different things. You can also bring that down, lock it back into place. And then it does have the measurements on the tailgate as well, so that's pretty cool to see. Just something a little different. You can measure things off of your tailgate. But yeah, good amount of space. It's nothing too crazy. Like I said, it is a mid-sized truck, so you don't need a crazy amount. Another thing that you're going to notice with the ZR2 is it doesn't have the little side steps like you would see on the normal Colorado. So you can't use that. So getting in the bed is all from the tailgate here. You got your ZR2 badge there on the side as well. I love like this stance with the fender flare. It's a great look to it. Those wheels, and then once again you can see those shocks on it. Also, another little update that I did to it is I added the black exhaust tip. That's a $200 option. I'm all about like the styling. I love the looks of vehicles. So I like to change up the wheels and just black different things out. So I love the look of that. Got your Chevrolet on the back tailgate there, Colorado in black, ZR2 in black. So super nice, super cool. I like how they do the black painted bumper as well. That looks nice. But this is the outside of your ZR2. We're going to start digging into the inside a little bit. Hope you guys are enjoying so far. I love the sand dune color, especially in the sun. Looks fantastic, but now let's dig a little more into the inside. So first we're going to start off with the back seat here. As you can see with the assist steps that I added, it's only for the front, not the rear. Those are the removable assist steps, as I said before. I love the interior that came with this truck. This is the black with the Artemis interior, and I even added these yellow seat belts as a nice little touch. I wanted something a little bit different when I personally spec'd it, and I think I kind of did a good job. Full leather back here. With the packages I got, it does have the center fold down with the cup holders. You got the manual sliding rear window back here. Seats do fold up and down. So right over here on the side, which I need two hands to do it, this will lock into place. There's your tire changing kit. And it does have this little plastic piece so nothing's like flying forward. It's got a good amount of space. I mean, good amount of room. We're going to go ahead and hop in real quick. It's a little higher off the ground being with that 3-inch kit. It is truly a pretty big truck. We go ahead and close the door. Like I said, good amount of space. This is where the seat would normally be for me. I'm about 6 foot. So good amount of space there. You got air vents, you got a USB, USB-C, and you got a 120 volt down there at the bottom. So you got that as well. And then I did opt in for the all-weather floor liners. Actually, that's a ZR2 standard. So we're going to dig in a little more into the front area here. I'm just looking over the interior, the specs, the options. And that's where the big changes are. So now we're going to dig into the interior a little bit on the ZR2 Colorado. So as I mentioned, I did opt in for these special seats. That is the jet black with the Artemis interior. You can see like that yellow stitching in between it with my yellow seatbelt option. So like I said, I jazzed up the interior a little bit. It's kind of cool that GM's starting to come out with some customizable interiors that you can order the trucks with. I do like seeing that. To get this customized interior, you do have to have the convenience package level 3. With that, you get the seats. You'll get the memory seating section, so like these right here. Ventilated seats, which I'll go over here in a little bit, and then the heated steering wheel. Also, another thing that comes from that level 3 package is that back armrest over there. So a couple of little extra things that you get. It's a $1,500 package, but it's a good amount of options and features that you get with it. So hopping in, you can see this is where your big change is compared to the previous model Colorado. They just blew it away, in my opinion, with the interior. I just love the look of everything. It's very comfortable. It's just all around a nice looking interior and truck. So we're gonna go ahead and start on this side. As you can see, nice steering wheel. It's kind of different than most of like the other vehicles and trucks and everything that you see with GM. So it's something different. You got your heated steering wheel with that package that we just talked about. All the shortcuts are actually right here on the steering wheel, which is kind of cool. If you want to hit like this music. Oh, nothing's coming up because of the seatbelt thing. There we go. So like you can change like your radio station, Sirius XM, all of that. right there. Voice commands, hang up the phone. You can use these to kind of scroll through, see your different options. So that's pretty cool. I like how you can pull everything up right on the front face here. There are a couple different displays as well. So they did add the map view to it. Obviously you can see we have to activate the Google Maps to do that, as I just honked the horn. Another display here. Another one. Now this one's pretty cool if you're off-roading, because this one will show like how much your roll percentage is. It just breaks down a lot of different angles and like what drive you're in and everything. So that's pretty sweet. Go ahead and hit it again. Just a normal speedometer. Yeah, you got quite a different views on that. That's pretty sweet. Nice looks. Like I said, you change that all from right here. You can go more into this, but we don't have all the time in the world in this video. Cruise controls over here. Over here you have your dimmer. Now, one thing a lot of people ask about is the headlights is now integrated into the head unit, which we'll talk about here in a minute. You got your mirrors, windows, all here, locks. So kind of handles majority of this side. I love the vents. Kind of remind me of like the Camaro circles that you see on that. Push to start down here. Your key fob is kind of like your traditional GM key now. So you got lock, unlock, remote start, hazards. I'm sorry, panic. But yeah, pretty easy there. Now, this dash here, this is the 11-inch. This is the driver info section. And then this is the 11.3-inch touchscreen that comes standard on the Colorado. This is not standard. This one is. So, nice view to it. You got your audio. You've got, which of course is AM, FM, Sirius. We have the Google Maps option, the phone, trailering, Google Assistant. You have the Google Play Store. It's all powered by Google. You have your Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. You got a climate section, your settings. Lots of different controls that you can see here. Got an air down mode, an off-road. So that's pretty sweet. You can see like the different, with your different trim levels. That's really cool. This is an off-road truck, guys. It's got a lot of tools that you can use when off-roading. Take it back to the house here. So very easy to use. It's nice because you can, it's compatible with your Google account. So you can all go in there. Then you have your climate settings all right here. So temperature for your passenger. You've got your ventilated, heated seats, where you want your air position, on or off, and then your passengers ventilated and heated seats as well. There's auto temp, front rear defroster, fan speed, and then like your AC and sync and all that fun stuff down there. You got a couple options down here. These are your front and rear locking differentials, auto stop start override, hazards on or off, lane keep assist on or off, your auxiliary ports, and this rolls down all of your windows. As you can see, you've got USB, USB-C, and then you do have a wireless charging pad down here as well. That wireless charging pad, believe it or not, comes on a safety package. That also gets you rear cross traffic, braking, blind zone steering assist, rear park assist, and then the wireless charging. So that is pretty sweet there. Down here, this is like a full center console, of course. So you have the full center console. This opens up. Still got the stitching in between. You got cup holders here, cup holders up here. Normal shifter, nothing crazy there. You can see this dial over here though. It's just something a little different. If you push, that'll change it to 2-wheel drive, auto, 4-wheel, high and low. So literally it's just by pushing it. You can see in the corner, it just transitioned to that auto. And we'll put it back into 2. So I'll shift it back into the 2. And then if you take the dial and twist it now, that'll give you a couple different modes. So you get an off-roading mode, tow haul mode, terrain mode, off-road, and then Baja mode. So as you can see, I'm not going to go into that much. since we're not truly off-roading it, but pretty cool. You can kind of select the different modes based off of how you're driving or where you're driving it to. So that's pretty cool to see. A little more customizable drive for this vehicle that we've seen before. But yeah, guys, this truck's very nice. I love like that camo look to it. I love the ZR2 badge. Like I said, I spec'd this truck myself, expecting to purchase it, and I definitely didn't disappoint when coming in. Just might be something here in the future. I did opt in for the Bose speaker system as well, so you can see you got your Bose up there, of course the door speakers. So I did opt in for that, and then I did opt in for the sunroof. That's a $1,000 option right there. So you can see your controls up here. You've got the slide on this side, which is sliding, and then you have the tilt on this side. So you got that there. OnStar services as well. Nothing crazy with your mirror. So lots of nice options, a lot of nice packages for the money. This truck here is MSRPing at $52,575. So it does get up into that expensive range. These trucks start in the upper 40s. Like I said, I did add quite a bit of packages, just like the assist steps, the badging, the floor liners, the recovery hooks, the seat belts in yellow. So I did add some stuff that upped that MSRP quite a bit, but I think it's a great looking truck for the money. And you do get a lot of options, because to find this stuff on a new Silverado, you're probably approaching the 65, 66 range as far as an MSRP. So for $10,000 less, you can get a great looking truck, get a very off-road capable truck with tons of features and options on it. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this video and enjoyed this truck. There's probably a lot more stuff that I missed that we can go into on this truck, but I wanted to try to make it somewhat short. So I appreciate you guys watching the video. Comment your thoughts on the ZR2 Colorado. Subscribe to the channel for more videos here in the future. Like I said, we're about to hit 10,000 subscribers, so thank you for that. And yeah, guys, thank you again for watching. We're going to get more content out here this year. Thank you, and have a great 2024.